Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. Now for tea today we are having burgers, so I'm going to make them myself. So what I'm going to do is I've got the mince, and the mince I've chosen is beef and pork mince. Got it from Morrison's, and the weight is about 550 grams. It doesn't have a single price on it because they're part of the 3 for £10 deal. So beef and pork I've chosen because they go well together, especially for things like meatballs and bolognese. So I thought I'll use it to make some burgers. So that I'm going to put in my bowl, which I shall see if I can get into it. There we go, look, you're in there. Aha! Right. I'll get this paper off. There we go. Right, we'll get rid of that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you closer. I'll just put that in the bin, that packet. And then I can go through everything else with you. So here we've got said mince. It is quite a lot, but I'm hoping to get a decent amount of burgers out of it for sure. So I'm going to go in with a bit of salt. I'm not going to go too much, but we'll go in there with some of that. We'll go in with a bit of black pepper. I do prefer the powdered, fine powder pepper, but this is all I've got. So I'm hoping there's not going to be massive chunks in there. But we'll just go in with a bit. Now, I've got my teaspoon measurer, as you can see, and we're going to go in with some herbs. Now, I don't have any mixed herbs left. These are literally all I've got, Italian herbs. I don't really think there's such a thing as Italian herbs, but correct me if I'm wrong. But we're going to go in with, it won't fit, look. Right, you can go away. Get down, down. That's the cat. Don't like cats on the surfaces, me. Bugs the hell out of me. It's because you can smell the meat. So we're going in with a heaped spoon. Is that going to be enough? More, maybe half a teaspoon more. There we go. That's better. We will go in with some onion salt. And again, it's going to be a teaspoon. Nope. Oh, no, it won't go in. I'm not going in with garlic or anything like that today. I might just go in with a smidge more. Maybe a teaspoon and a half of everything. I think that sounds about right. And then the final thing I've got is some smoked sweet paprika. I quite like this. I put this in coleslaw as well. It's lovely. Right, there's one. And we'll do half. Now, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of seasoning in there, but, you know, there's a fair amount. Now I'm going to get my hands in because this is the best part. I've got no rings on or anything like that, so I'm going straight in. Just so I can give this a really good mix up. You can use a fork or a spoon or anything like that, or put some gloves on if you choose. And as long as you get in there and get it all combined, that's the main thing. There we go, look. I want it as minced as possible. Mince the mince. Some people add eggs to theirs. Personally, I don't, because to be honest, I think it's binded enough as it is. I don't really think it needs an egg, but you add whatever you want, whatever seasonings you want to add, then you go for it. There's no right or wrong way. It's your recipe. You do what you want. This is my recipe. So I'm doing what I want. I like the pork mince in it as well because it adds a flavour, and pork itself is a bit, well, I suppose it's got a nice fat content, but it just makes it makes the burgers juicy, I find. Especially if you're doing meatballs with them, then they make amazing meatballs, does beef and pork. So I just like to give this a really good mix together. Right, so that's what it looks like now. Smells lovely. So that's going to be cling filmed and put in the fridge. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wash my hands first. Oh, get this stuff off. Right. Make sure you remember under your fingernails as well. I mean, I don't have long fingernails, but if you do and you're just using your bare hands, just be mindful that you could get meat under your fingernails. Right, there we go, look. That's much better. Right, so nice clean hands. Lovely. So I've got my cling film, and I'm just going to cling film this, and then it's going to sit in the fridge until I need it later. So it will, you know, it will stay nice and cold, and I can shape it as I want it, and then I'm going to cook them in the air fryer, so they're just going to go straight in there. As always, I'll do the kids' ones first. I need one of those, big things, you know, that you put the, you know, you see caterers and they have those big plastic things that the cling film's in. You pull a bit out and then you chop the lid down. That's what I need, because this is ridiculous. But, oh, come along. I can't find the end. It's here somewhere. There's a bit there, but, well, it'll take about 10 minutes just to find that. Right, there we go, look, sorted. So obviously the kids are at school. I did go to work, but then I wasn't needed, hence me still wearing my work hoodie. As you do. Right, there we go. Let's sort that. That's going to sit in the fridge, and I'm just going to stick everything else back in the cupboard that I don't need. So, in you go, in you go. Oh, do we have space? Right, you go in the other cupboard. So off you pop. Get all the seasoning off there. Right, this is going in the fridge, and I'll be right back. Right, that's in the fridge, out the way. I might do chips with it as well, which I'll make myself, peeling some potatoes and whatnot. Logan's not, it's very hit and miss with chips. He'll probably just eat the burger and be happy with that. But we'll see how many burgers they want and what they want on it. But anyway, I've been to Morrison's and did some more shopping, as you do. So, obviously, a nice big 20 pack of crisps, because you've got to do these things. So I thought I'll show you what I've actually got. Now, at the moment, Dalton's back on gluten, and the reason for that is he's been tested for celiac. And if he's having a gluten-free diet, by the time the blood test comes up, there's going to be nothing in the blood test to show. So that's why he's back on gluten at the moment. He's still dairy-free, but he's back on gluten, so they can check his blood levels or look for inflammation or certain markers that they have to look for anyway. I'm sure anyone on this channel that watches is celiac. You'll know exactly what has to happen. So he's been okay at the moment. He just gets a lot of bellyache, and he gets itchy. So obviously he's been prescribed a different medicine, which is like Piriton that he takes, but this is stronger and works a lot faster. So he's got that at the moment, but at school we've kept it gluten and dairy free because there's no point in messing about just for a couple of weeks. It's not worth it. So anywho, that's where we're at. So he can have all of his snacks again that he used to have. Normally I buy the powder form of this, and I thought I'll try the pods. There's 21 in here, so we'll give that a go. Obviously some cat food, because you've got to do these things. Non-stick, got to have it. I need it. I use it for my air fryers. So these are all the snacks that I get for the kids. These will be put in one big lunchbox, and it will be there for them to, well, not help themselves, because I prefer to do that, give it to them, because Logan will just eat the lot if he's got access to it. So that's all theirs. Plus they've got raisins. They absolutely love raisins. So all that can go on the table. I've got Ryvita because I quite like these. I like things like pate and stuff like that. The kids don't like it, but I love it. So I've got those for me. This iceberg lettuce from Morrison's was 19 pence. Can't go wrong, can you? 19p. A nice broccoli. Love it. Now, all the fish is 3 for 10. So I got 3 lots of salmon because we do eat a lot of fish in this house, as well as a lot of meat, vegetables, fruit. So these are all 3 for £10. If you just buy one, you're looking at 4 or 5 quid. So it's worth bulk buying, to be fair. So we've got Dalton's dairy-free Dunkers. And obviously Logan's got his. So he's got his normal ones. He's also got his plant-based Baby Bells. And Logan's got his normal ones. A lot of fruit, tomatoes. Kids eat a lot of fruit. More toothpaste. I don't know where it all goes. I swear to God they eat it. They just eat it. They must do. It must do. They must do. We've got Logan's yogurts. 88 pence at least for 12. 88, 90p for 12. And then because they like jelly, got some jelly as well. And then all that's left in here is just some cereal. Because we have to have cereal. Well, I don't, but the kids enjoy it. And we've got another bag. Toilet roll, because it's an absolute necessity. Can't have them. Can't have burgers without them, can we? So we've got them. Dalton really enjoys crackers. He likes to just have it as a snack, and even just have some like dairy-free cheese on. So we've got those because he just loves it. And I don't blame him. Nice big cauliflower. So, and then we've got all of the fruit, like I said. The fruit itself is 3 for 5. So I got these, red grapes and strawberries. And for those 3 punnets, it's a £5. So that's quite good. Can't go wrong there. We've got we've got Dalton's yogurts. His Alpro ones. He's quite enjoying vanilla at the moment. Bananas. So they've just got to ripen. We'll put those over there. Because he's back on the gluten for now, we've gone for some nice pasta. That's my favourite one. I call them bow tie pasta. And obviously we have the fusilli. These in Morrison's were 2 for £1.50, I believe. So I got the tri-coloured ones because I just think it looks pretty. So we've got them. Toothbrushes. I buy fresh toothbrushes every 4 to 6 months. All of us. Me and the boys, we all get new toothbrushes. So I've gone for bigger ones for the kids this time. Because they did have little ones, but, you know. These are 2 for £2.30. So that's that. I mean, that was like £1.50 for 3. So happy days. Big bag of apples because, like I said, the kids eat a lot of fruit and a lot of veg, which I'm happy about. So the mince that I used was part of the 3 for £10, like I said. So I got another one. And I also got beef and pork meatballs. And that's all for the 3 for £10. And then for a Sunday dinner, when I will vlog the Sunday, I've gone for a British beef silverside joint. That was £12.75. And the weight is 1.020 kilos, so about a kilo. So that will be probably put in the slow cooker. So we've got that. We've got Logan's normal Baby Bell, some more plant-based ones for Dalton, and some more fruit and some ham. Obviously, we've got a toilet roll. I've got window cleaner because the kids used all that when they wanted to clean the windows and the glass of the snake tank. So all of this, plus the mince that I bought and you saw me make up to make burgers, all the snacks that are on the table, didn't buy milk because we've got loads. All of it came to, I believe, £124. I have got the receipt on this one. Yeah, £124, and a multi-save of £8.49, because obviously when you do the 3 for £10, 3 for £5, you're actually saving money in the long run. So that's it. The pasta on its own is 69p. So that is really, really cheap. I'm not sure what the meatballs are on their own. Oh, £4.25. Didn't buy any pasta sauce. I'll do that next time. So buying things like meatballs, say you bought the meatballs and the pasta, so together you're looking at a £5 at least, or just over a £5, plus some sauce if you bought that, and you can get a cheap one for like 30-40p. You've got a meal there already. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that's my receipt. Oh, and I got some lemon and barley water. That's for me dad because he likes that. So that's still in the car. So I'll drop that to them on Thursday. So there we are, guys. This is my haul for today. And I'll bring you back when I've picked the kids up from school and I'm ready to make the burgers. So I'll see you soon. Hello, guys. So it is time to make these burgers. Logan, no thank you. Right, so this has been sat in the fridge for a little while. The time is now 5 to 4. I have got the air fryer going on the bottom drawer because I've also done some chips. So I made the little like French fry type chips. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I've made them before, but I know what Logan's like for chips. Half the time he doesn't even eat roast potatoes. So anyway, we're going to make these burgers. Now, I'm going to see, because I want to make them at a, like a reasonable size. Because obviously with cooking, they are going to shrink. And I've got an Echo over there. So I've got a nice ball. Shut up! No! You can go away, Perlock, because you are not coming up this surface. No! No, it's not a dough ball. Right. Anyway, we're going to get onto this. Right, we're going to squash it. See, I didn't put an egg in this, so... I don't think it needs egg, but everyone's different, aren't they? They smell nice, though. Right, so... There you go. Right, so that's the size we've got. So I'm going to pop one in. I'll do the kids' burgers first. And then I'll do, they can be sat eating, and then I'll get on and do mine after. I know all you can see is the bottom half of my face, but I'm trying to do it where you can see everything. And anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yes, you're not supposed to break the toothbrush. Right, let's flatten this. So obviously with the pork as well, it's going to hopefully make these burgers nice and juicy with a bit of luck. Right, so, and there's the second one. So I'm going to pop that in. Right, I'm just going to wash my hands. Ah, that water's so hot. There we go. Oh, say, right, that's better. Right, so I'm going to get these in. There's still quite a substantial amount left in there. I'm going to put the tea towel over the top. Right, we'll get these in and we'll see just how well they're going to cook. Right, so we are in basket one. Temperature, I'm going to do 180. And for the time, I'm going to start it at 15 minutes. So let's see how that goes. I've already asked the kids what they want on their burger. Dalton wants lettuce, just lettuce and cheese with sauce, and some, yeah, tomato sauce. Logan, well, I guess we'll play it by ear with him. Right, so I'm going to let them cook. I've put it on for 15 minutes at 180 degrees. I will, once that 15 minutes is done, or maybe halfway through the 15 minutes, I'll flip them over. But I have got my meat thermometer, so I will be able to check the temperature as well. But I will bring you back shortly. Right, the kids' burgers are done. As I knew they would, they have shrunk a little bit. Now, they don't want a great deal. They just want lettuce and cheese and tomato sauce. So I've put the tomato sauce on the bottom and lettuce on top. So then the burger's going to go on, cheese on it, and then more tomato sauce. Yeah, I've done it. Right, so I did say they would shrink a little bit, didn't I? Right, let me just get you closer. Let's get you closer look. There we go. Right, let's move you over there out of the way. Right, so that's going on there. Now, I don't know if you can see, but that's all of the juice. Oh, you can't see, can you? That's all the juice from the burgers. All the juice. All right, then let's get some cheese on. So we've got Dalton's. So we'll put Dalton's cheese on there. His doesn't melt, like I've said. It's not the best. Okay. And then some more tomato sauce. Okay. And then we've got normal cheese for Logan. So let's pop that over there. Oh, dear me. That's not the best either. Really, it ought to have been cheese slices, but I've got grated cheese, so it's just going to have to do, I'm afraid. There we go. And then we'll pop that on. Right. Shall we chop it up, guys? Shall we cut it in half so we can see what it actually looks like? Yes? Lay up. Thought it was going to fall over then. Right. Because it'll only ask me to do it anyway. And there is the burger inside. Now, that is, you can see that smoking, can't you? And you can see how juicy that burger is. Look how juicy it is. Gosh, that is so juicy. Anyway, that's their burgers. I'm going to pop some chips on their plate as well. So, just bear with. And then we'll get them at the table. Come on then, guys. Oh. Oh my God. I'm sitting here. So we've got some very crispy chips. You get back over there. Whoa. Oh, let's not argue.
This is my fault, not your fault. No, that's mine. And this is mine. I didn't fit it today,
Okay. They're arguing about who's sitting where. Honestly. Well, you are, because I can hear you. Right, let's get you in for a close-up. There we go, look. Can you see that beautiful burger? And then that's the one I haven't cut. But it looks good though, right? So the kids are going to sit and they're going to eat theirs. And then I'll bring you back when I do mine. And this time I'll use the burger press and we'll see exactly what they're like, what it's like. I have used it before, so but then you will be able to see me use it. So I'll bring you back shortly. Right, my burgers are now cooked. So I'm just going to assemble the ingredients that I want. Okay, so here is, I've got two there, as you can see, and I've got tomato sauce and I've got some American mustard. I quite like this. It's not as hot as normal mustard. It's quite nice. So I am going to, oh, and I found these as well in the fridge. So I'm going to have two on each, as you do. So first of all, I'm going to do lettuce. Got to get some lettuce in there. Onion. There we go. Look, we'll pop that like that, and we'll get the cheese on there. Look, see, get that on there, and then there's the rest of the onion. Look at that. You can have a treat, yes. And then we'll get a cheese slice on, like so.
Mummy, can I put party rings?
Yes.
These are good enough.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Yes, but yeah, I know, but you're okay. You're having gluten at the moment. Right, then
No, I'm not.
we're getting said burgers. Now, they have shrunk a little bit, okay, but that's fine because I knew there was going to anyway. Ooh. But it's no big deal. Right, we'll pop that in there. Then I'm going on top with another cheese slice because I like cheese. I know this cheese is processed and it's not the best, but I really enjoy cheese. The kids have had the best cheese, you know, because they've had normal cheese. This is processed, but Hey ho, let's get it in like so. And then I'm going to go back on with tomato sauce, like so. And some more of that lovely mustard, because I just love it. It's nice mustard, this. There we go. Get on there. Squash it down. You've got to squash it. Whoa, give it a good squash. Right. Now, we need to go in and have a taster. Right. Let's get you close. Get you close. Come on now. Let's get you close. Right. And there's my burger. Look at that. Look how juicy that is. It's so juicy. Right. Let's go in. Mmm. Mm. That is blooming lovely. It really is so, so nice. Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh, oh, that is good. Oh, I'm so pleased. So there is the burgers. Look at them. And there's a cross section for you, but you can't really see it very well but look at it. Oh, and that onion, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to sit and eat this because I'm very hungry.
No, you're not.
And all I've had today is fruit. That's it. And the kids, Dalton wanted more chips, but I said, all that's left in there is mine now. And you know what? I've got the scraggly ends. And he said, oh, it's okay, Mummy. You can have the scraggly bits. Oh, well, thank you, son. That's so kind of you. So I'm going to put the scraggly bits on my plate.
You can have all of them.
Oh, well, you are very kind, aren't you? But I am hungry and I'm going to enjoy my food. And I've got 96 subscribers now. Thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing to this channel. It is really helping my channel out. Please continue to subscribe. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. There's no hidden gimmicks or anything like that. Please like any videos. If you've enjoyed them, please hit that thumbs up. Comments. I always reply to comments. And please share my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who has so far. I absolutely appreciate you all. But I'm going to leave this vlog here now. The kids have eaten and now it's my turn. So I will see you in the next vlog. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.